Hey there, my fishing fanatics, my dear friends and fellow anglers. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the forecast for what promises to be a truly special day. Wednesday, the 1st of October, 2025. Mark my words, this isn't just another autumn day. The stars, or rather the weather and water, are aligning for some seriously exciting action on the water. We're going to break down exactly why this day could be your next personal best, and I promise you'll walk away with actionable tips that'll put more fish in your net. Get ready, because the United Kingdom's waters are calling. Now, let's talk tactics for a few of our favorite finned friends. First up, the mighty pike. My friends, October 1st kicks off what many of us consider prime pike season. These toothy predators are actively feeding, bulking up for the colder months. You'll want to target them in canals, large reservoirs, and even bigger farm ponds. Look for areas with structure, submerged snags, weed beds, or deep margins where they can ambush prey. The colder water makes them more aggressive. For tackle, a medium to heavy spinning rod with a strong braid is essential. My go-to lures will be larger soft plastics, especially paddle tails in natural colors, or suspending jerkbaits twitched slowly. If you prefer dead baiting, a fresh smelt or small mackerel fished just off the bottom in deeper holes can be incredibly effective, because these big girls are after a substantial meal right now. Next, let's talk about the wily but carp text. As the water temperatures begin to drop, carp are still actively feeding, but their metabolism is slowing, so they're looking for nutrient-rich food without expending too much energy. You'll find them starting to move into deeper sections of lakes and gravel pits, especially around areas with silty bottoms, which are rich in natural food sources like bloodworms. My advice: don't overfeed. Use a smaller pellet feeder with a mix of micro pellets and crushed boilies. For hook baits, a critically balanced sweet corn or a small wafter in a sweet flavor will often tempt them. Remember, they're preparing for winter, so they're opportunistic but can be finicky. Targeting depths of between 2 and 5 meters will be key. For our river enthusiasts, the Grayling are absolutely on form. The cooling river temperatures invigorate these beautiful lady of the stream. Rivers like the Wye, Irfon, Severn and Dee will be fantastic. Grayling love well-oxygenated stretches with gravel bottoms and moderate flows. Fly fishing with small nymphs, like a squirmy wormy or a caddis lava imitation, fished Czech nymphing style, will be deadly. Alternatively, trotting with a light stick float and natural baits like maggots or small red worms through riffles and runs can yield excellent results. They're very active right now, seeking out any available food before winter's chill truly sets in. Finally, for those who love the salty air, sea fishing offers a blend of opportunities. Cod are beginning to show in earnest, especially in areas like the Bristol Channel. These powerful fish are migrating closer to our shores, keen to feed. Try ledgering with black lugworm, peeler crab or squid baits in deeper channels and over rough ground. For bass, while they're often associated with summer, many larger specimens are still present around rocky outcrops, estuaries and surf beaches, actively feeding before they head to deeper waters. Lures like soft plastics or metal jigs can be effective, especially during dawn and dusk. This crossover period means a chance at both summer and winter species. Now for the nitty-gritty, the starkey analysis of conditions. Let's start with the weather. On Wednesday, the 1st of October 2025, we're looking at generally mild conditions across much of the UK. Daytime temperatures are predicted to be around 17 to 20 degrees Celsius, dropping to around 15 degrees Celsius overnight. While some models indicate a chance of light rain, the overall picture suggests mostly overcast skies, which in my experience can often be a blessing for anglers, making fish feel more secure and venture out of cover. We can expect moderate winds, perhaps around 20 kilometers per hour or 12 miles per hour, which can help oxygenate the water and create a chop on the surface, often a trigger for predators. The atmospheric pressure should be fairly stable or experiencing slight fluctuations typical of an autumn front, which generally means active feeding. Water temperatures. In our inland waters will be steadily cooling, likely ranging from around 12 to 14 degrees Celsius. Coastal sea temperatures, however, will hold a little warmer, averaging around 15 to 17 degrees Celsius. This cooling trend is absolutely key. It signifies that fish are moving out of their lazy summer patterns, becoming more energetic. They're actively feeding to build up reserves for winter, but they'll also seek out more stable, often deeper, water as the cold progresses. Regarding the Pike moon phase, October 1st, 2025 sees us in a waxing gibbous phase with the moon approximately 65 to 66% illuminated. It will rise in the mid-afternoon and be high in the eastern sky at sunset, remaining visible through most of the night. Now, while moon phases are a topic of much debate among anglers, many believe a waxing gibbous leading up to the full moon can enhance fish activity, particularly for nocturnal feeders or in low-light conditions. The increasing light at night can sometimes encourage longer feeding periods. Overall fish activity for this period in the UK is generally robust. Autumn is a fantastic crossover season. River species like grayling and migratory fish are active. Carp and other coarse fish are on the feed, and predators like pike are hitting their stride. Sea fishing for species like cod is also improving. Given the mild temperatures, overcast conditions, and the fish's natural drive to feed before winter, I'm predicting a good to excellent a day for fishing. The conditions are ripe for active fish, especially for those targeting predators or making the most of the cooling freshwater. So there you have it, my friends. Get your gear ready because Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, looks like a cracker of a day to be on the water. I wish you all tight lines and nil desperandum. Never give up. If you enjoyed this forecast and want more tips, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for the 1st of October? What's your go-to autumn bait? I love hearing your stories. Until next time, stay safe and happy fishing.